My dear friends, I hope this video finds you well. This Shabbat, Blake Street Hebrew congregation will be taking part in Shabbat Together, a global Shabbat initiative to promote inclusion of those with disability and a Shabbat of mental health awareness. Now, Shabbat afternoon, we will be having a panel which will explore what we can do as a community to become more inclusive for those with special needs. But I want to take some time through this video to talk about the other part of Shabbat Together, which is mental health awareness. Mental health is a huge issue in the world. It in many ways is an epidemic. The issues that we face in the modern world, and unfortunately, even though things seem to be getting better and better, mental health seems to be getting worse and worse in the world. And I think that just having the opportunity to talk about mental health is a big piece of the puzzle, because what we need to be doing as a community and as and amongst humanity is making sure that mental health and depression and all the different issues that we face as human beings that are part of the human condition, they are not taboo, and that we bring it out into the open. I myself am someone who, ever since I was a young age, since I can remember really being self-aware, I'm someone who's struggled with depression in various different forms. I wouldn't say not in a clinical form. I've never had to be, seek medication in order to deal with my own depression, but it has been something that I certainly have had to seek help. And I've been lucky over the years to have received help that has been quite meaningful. But from time to time, that the heaviness of depression that many of you know well creeps up within my own life. But like I said, I was very, very lucky to have been able to find people to help me. And I'd come to a place where I'm comfortable sharing my own struggles with you, whoever might be watching at this time. And I think that this is really our goal. The goal of Shabbat Together is to think about these things, just to think, and of course to act. And so I'll use this as an opportunity to all of you to share with all of you that if you're not feeling good about yourself, if you're feeling heavy, if you're struggling day in and day out, there's ways to get help, and there are people to talk to, and obviously there are, seek professional help. Rabbis can only do so much. Obviously, we're here to listen and to support however much we can, but unless that rabbi is a psychologist, then obviously their job is to turn you towards, and guide you towards deeper and more experienced help. So let's use this as an opportunity, let's use this Shabbat to kind of break the taboo of depression and mental illness. And of course, it's appropriate that we have now entered into the month of Adar. Right? It says, Mishenichnas Adar marbim b'simcha. When we enter into the month of Adar, we increase simcha. And the idea there is that simcha, joy, is something that we have to increase. It is a state of mind that we have to be working on. And it's hard work, but it's about cultivating a mindset of joy. Now, you might be well aware that Rabbi Nachman of Breslov says, mitzvah gedola liot b'simcha tamid. It's a great mitzvah to always be in simcha. And so clearly Rabbi Nachman is talking about simcha, joy, happiness as a state of mind, because you always have to be in that joy. But Rabbi Nachman says something interesting as well. He says that a person should assign an hour every single day where they feel the heaviness of their life and of the world, give it its space, and cry out before Hashem. He's talking about the practice of hitbodedut, of secluding oneself and sharing the challenges that one might be going through. So Rabbi Nachman says is that in order to be happy always, well, actually you need to have that time to give space to one's sadness. We must kind of expand and extend this idea to say, in order for us to find joy, we need to be aware of our sadness and be upfront with it and give it its space. And if need be, seek help, because if that sadness and that heaviness is always weighing us down, we need help. And life is too precious just to let it go by under the fog, the haze of depression. depression. And so I want to use this video as an opportunity to bless all of us, that we should have this true joy, and those suffering from mental illness should get the help that they need, and it should be long lasting and everlasting, happiness and inner peace. And Hashem should bless us all with that true joy in this month of Adar Aleph. Should be a month of joy for all of us, for the whole community, and really the whole world. And with that, I wish you a Shabbat Shalom.